A new power was rising in the north. At the very start of the 19th century, a great movement was sweeping across the vast plains of Hausaland. This was the Fulani Jihad, a holy war led by a remarkable scholar named Usman Dan Fodio. He called for a purification of Islam, a return to what he saw as its true principles. His message resonated deeply with many Fulani pastoralists, many Hausa peasants. They felt oppressed by heavy taxes and by corrupt, syncretic religious practices of the old Hausa rulers. Usman Dan Fodio was not just a preacher, he was a brilliant organizer and a charismatic leader who promised justice and a new social order built on the foundations of Islamic law. This movement was far more than just a religious revival, it was a revolution. It challenged the very structure of power that had existed in the region for centuries. The old Hausa city-states, their powerful kings and intricate courtly traditions. From his base in Gobir, Usman Dan Fodio's followers, fueled by religious zeal and military prowess, established a new empire. This was the Sokoto Caliphate. It would stretch across northern Nigeria, Niger, and Cameroon. The ripples of this northern storm soon reached the borders of the Oyo Empire, a powerful Yoruba kingdom to the south. Oyo was a formidable state, famed for its fearsome cavalry and its highly organized political system. But by the early 1800s, the Oyo Empire was showing signs of internal decay. Infighting among powerful chiefs and a weakening of the central authority of the Alaafin had created deep fractures. The empire was vulnerable, shaken by internal rivalries and succession disputes, leaving it exposed to external threats. It was into this volatile world that the story of Ilorin unfolds. Ilorin was a strategic outpost on the northern frontier of the Oyo Empire. It was a garrison town, a military base commanded by the Aare Ona Kakanfo. The Aare Ona Kakanfo was the supreme commander of the Oyo army, a position of immense power and prestige but also fraught with danger. The town served as a buffer, a crucial defense against incursions from the north. But its position also made it a crossroads of cultures and ideas, influences of the Yoruba south meeting currents of change from the Hausa Fulani north. This unique position would make Ilorin the stage for a dramatic and transformative clash of ambitions. At the heart of Ilorin's story stands a formidable and complex figure, Afonja. He was not born a king, but he possessed the ambition of one. Afonja was a descendant of the Ilorin clan, a powerful lineage in Ilorin. He rose through the ranks of the Oyo military to become the Aare Ona Kakanfo, the highest military title, Generalissimo of the empire. The Aare Ona Kakanfo was expected to be brave, brilliant, utterly loyal to the Alaafin of Oyo. But the title carried a grim tradition. The holder was not expected to return defeated. He was expected to conquer or die. This reality fostered ruthless ambition and desperation among its holders. Afonja was a man of his time, a product of the Oyo Empire's growing instability. He was described as a proud and imposing warrior, a leader who commanded the fierce loyalty of his personal army. He saw the weakening grip of the Alaafin in the capital city of Oyo Ile, and sensed an opportunity. The central government was plagued by political intrigue, with powerful chiefs constantly vying for influence over the throne. Afonja, stationed in his strategic garrison town of Ilorin, began to see himself not just as a servant of the empire, but as a kingmaker, and perhaps even a king in his own right. His ambition was a dangerous fire in a landscape that was already dangerously dry. His growing power and independence streak put him on a collision course with the Alaafin.